I meditate? Why should I do any of the spiritual work? I want to get on with my life. I want to go to work, do whatever we need to do to get my week going. So, just to go back to the basics, why do we meditate? Why do we do spiritual work? Why do we do this when we got so many things we need to do? Why do I waste my time, sit down, close my eyes, and do nothing? It makes sense, though. It's an obvious question. You have all these things you planned out. You have a list for all the lists of things you need to do. So the question is, why waste my time doing all this stuff when I could be starting my day with doing what I need to do? And you're always going to have people say, well, because this is important, that is important. Let me just make sure I got this right. Okay? So people always ask, why do I need to meditate? Hold on one second. For whatever reason, this thing is not working. All right, let's do this again. Okay, I think the people on Instagram, for whatever reason, it's not working. So, whatever. It works, it doesn't work. It is what it is. All right. So, why do we meditate? Why do we do our spiritual work? There are several reasons. One is to set the right tone for your entire week. A lot of us come off the weekend, we say, oh, it was good, we got to relax or not relax, whatever it is. Now I want to start my week. And you're stressed out of your mind because you need to finish all these things. So the question is, how does meditation come into play? Now, I'll be talking and then trying to fix this at the same time because there are people who really want to, probably need this message. I want to make sure you get through to them. And I'm talented enough, I can do this and talk to you guys at the same time. And if it doesn't work, then it is what it is. Not my problem. Okay, let's do this one more time. Okay. 1 second. Very interesting. All right. All right. So, number one, when we say setting the tone, is because you want to have a clear aura, clear chakras, clear energy as you plan your week. Because if you walk in your week with all your thoughts and emotions and worries clouding your perception, then obviously you cannot plan clearly. Especially if you have a hangover from last Saturday's whatever partying you guys did, right? So imagine you're stressed out of your mind because, oh man, I got to finish all this stuff or I got to do this week. My mind's not clear. I have a hangover or whatever. So you're starting your day, you're starting your week actually on a bad foot, as they say. And then you're trying to fix it along the way. So meditation is just kind of wiping everything clean and starting all over again. All right? Now, the other thing is, you're creating an energy pattern that will help you get what you want. What does that mean? If your energy is clear, you make good plans, and then your aura and your chakras are strong, guess what happens? The thoughts that you create, the plans that you make will also be energized. So it's both. One is to clean everything up. Everything is clean. You have clarity. After you have clarity, whatever thoughts, your plans that you make, you're putting in good energy. And the third reason is for divine protection. You go, what the heck is protection? What am I protecting against? I mean, so many people say, oh yeah, they work in a toxic environment or there's negative people around me, blah, 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 whatever. Okay. First of all, the more you focus on them, the more you become like them. Energy follows what you put your attention to. Don't you notice that when you don't like someone, you keep thinking about them, before you know it, it drags your energy level down and you keep thinking about them. And what happens? If they're the kind of person who's always angry and cynical and all that stuff, the more you think about them, at some point when you're talking to somebody else, you're dealing with something else, you start finding those qualities within you coming out. And you go, that's not me. Well, that's the person you've been meditating on. Interesting, isn't it? So you think, oh, really? They're affecting me that much? Yeah. Energy follows what you put your attention to. So one of the reasons why people are miserable, they keep putting their attention on people who are miserable. That's how energy works. So when you do your meditation and spiritual practice, it's almost doing a temporary reset of your thoughts, your emotions, so you can think clearly. Okay? Right. I'm giving you this one more chance because, otherwise people will feel like they missed out, and I want to make sure that everybody gets the message. All right. Going once, going twice. Okay, whatever is happening here, I'll just reset the phone while we're talking about this. Now, so the question is, what type of meditation should you do? A lot of people say, okay, I want to practice my stillness, my Zen meditation, calmness, and all that. Okay, that's good and great. The question is, does that do any cleaning? Yes, it does. By the time I'm done, I feel very calm, I'm very clear. All right, good. The question is, how long does it take? Look at it this way. If your aura is filled with stress energy from the weekend or from the past week, for you to experience stillness and calmness, that means these things have to be gone. If they're not gone, here's what happens. You close your eyes. You want to be still. You want to be quiet. As soon as you don't exert any will to do something, you just want to chill, you back off. Whatever thoughts and emotions are floating in your aura will come to the surface. And when they come to the surface, that's what will fill up your consciousness. And you say, okay, now I want to be more still so that I can think clearly, and so on and so on. That's not going to happen immediately. It'll take a while. After everything's cleared up, then you experience it. Make sense? So that's why we always recommend meditation twin hearts. So you say, oh, yeah, I do that every day. Oh, it's getting tiring. So you're getting tired of having more inner peace, more clarity, better connection. Then you misunderstood what meditation is for. Make sense? So when we do meditation twin hearts, you'll notice the first part of the meditation, a bulk of it is blessing the earth. May the earth be blessed. You bless from your heart, your crown. As you do all this blessing, what you don't realize, the keys were acting as instruments, channels, for the blessings to flow through. That's the magic word, through. So as that energy is trying to go through us, it is cleaning our stuff out of the way. Make sense? It's just like if you take a thin piece of wire, which is needed to just charge up your mobile phone, charge up something, a small appliance, this is plenty for the current to go through. Now, if you use this, something this thin, to power up like 5 TVs, 3, what else? 3 irons and whatever else, this thing is not going to be able to have enough of space for that much current to go through. That's why you need your big cables for like extension cords, power lines. They're wider. So just imagine, whatever your spiritual connection is, when you allow yourself to be a channel, a pipeline, to feed energy to one person, compared to feed energy to 1 billion people, which one do you think would require more energy? The 1 billion people. So if you just take your time to just focus on one person, blessing them, being nice to them, it's good. Energy is flowing through. But if you allow yourself to be a pipeline and a channel to help all those people in need, billions and billions of people, you say, oh, I'm just an instrument. That energy has to flow through us. Make sense? And as it flows through us, instead of a regular cable or lead that will burn, your spiritual connection will be forced. Yes? It's good to have it forced. Forced open to accommodate all that energy has to flow through us. And that's the beauty of it, because it's not coming from us, it's coming through us. And as that energy flows through us, guess what it does? It widens our channels even more, and whatever stuff is floating in our aura and our chakras are also be dragged out with the garbage. Make sense? In other words, you're blessing the earth. What you don't realize, as you're blessing the earth, as that loving energy flows through us, all this stuff that's on the surface gets pushed out of the way. Now, I know some of you, I've actually heard people say this before. They go, yeah, but I don't want to contaminate the world. believe me, your crap is nothing compared to what's floating out there. I wouldn't even worry about it. It's just like if you're on the plane and you poop, whatever comes out is not suddenly going to hurt the entire world. It's going to dissipate enough that it's not even an issue. Okay? So don't worry about it. I think some people who worry about that so much, they're just using an excuse to be lazy, not to meditate. Yeah, but when I'm blessing the earth, I don't want people to be contaminated by my stress, so I'm not going to meditate. Mm-hmm. Any other excuses? Get it out of your way. I know that sounds harsh, but I got to tell you here again, I've had the opportunity to do this for over 30 years, and I've heard a bunch of wild, stupid excuses. I don't know, because, if I'm doing meditation with a group of people and bless the world, I might change the world. And people's karma, if they have a lesson to learn and I bless them, they might not learn their lesson. Yeah, right, you lazy ass. You're just using that as an excuse not to do your practice. Here, I hear another one. People actually argued, I think it was Facebook or something, someone was arguing, yeah, but you do your meditation, you get all these people to bless the world. Then you're messing with the earth's karma, and, people are supposed to suffer. That's part of their growing. You're stopping them, going, I didn't say this because it's not nice, but in the back of my mind, I go, I'm not even dignified with an answer. You're a complete waste of time. You're just finding an excuse not to do your practice. So instead of saying, okay, let me do my part, I don't know how much you'll actually do, but I know that together, if we band together as a spiritual organization, group, whatever, and project good energy to the earth, it is at least disintegrating some of the negative thoughts, negative emotions, and we don't know. Maybe there's enough energy to actually change people's minds, emotions, energy. At least it's an act of service. Right? No, but I've heard a few people that actually argue. No, but you're changing people's karma. I know this sounds crazy. If that's really the logic behind it, everybody just sit on their ass and do nothing. Why should you be a doctor? Why should you be a nurse? Why should you be a teacher? Why should you do anything? Because you're changing people's karma. Isn't it? Could you imagine a doctor? A sick patient comes in, she goes, well, if I treat you and you get better, I'm not allowing you to learn your lesson. Or a teacher. Just imagine kindergarten or primary school, elementary school teacher. Students come in, you go, if I teach you, you might learn. And if you learn, you might not make too many mistakes. And if you don't make too many mistakes, your life will change. So I don't want to change your karma. Is that stupid or what? Think about it. These are just excuses of people who are damn lazy. They just don't want to do anything. So they use spiritual reasons not to do anything. Right? So I don't want to hear any of that comments from you, because you're going to say, yeah, but you're changing the world. You're making it better. So you're not allowing people. If that's the case, go to another channel, find another teacher who will enable your nonsense. Clear? Because think about it. If you turn the tables around and you're on the receiving end, here you are suffering due to either physical reasons or due to ignorance because you didn't know something, so you made these mistakes. All of us been there, right? What happens when somebody comes around and says, let me help you? Oh, I feel much better. Or somebody helps you in such a way that, by the way, you're doing this the wrong way. If you do this way, you don't have to suffer like that. How would you feel? You go, hey, no, let me suffer. Don't give me these lessons. I want to learn it myself. I don't know about you, but I don't want to do it that way. If somebody has a way to help me make my life better, come on, tell me. I'm not going to say, don't mess with my karma. Make sense? So I know we're kind of digressing from the original reason of starting a week, but it just came to me. I remember that people do really dumb things in the name of spirituality. When deep down, they're just lazy. They just don't want to do anything. Or they're just selfish. Just me, myself, and I. So why should I spend the time to bless other people, teach other people? Everything is about who I am. Oh, great. Wonderful. We believe in that, who I am, but not the I am that most people think. Most people's I am is like, what am I entitled to? Drives me nuts when I talk to people. Oh, I'm entitled to this. I deserve this. I deserve that. I'm going, you sure? You really want to go down that path? What you're entitled to? Have you heard the law of karma thingy? So that means every time you hurt someone in the past, every time you lied to somebody, every time you stole, you did all that stuff, karmically you're entitled to receive that times 10, 100, or 100 times. You sure you want to go down that path of being entitled? I deserve this. Okay, same thing. By the law of karma, everything is boomerang back. So that means every good thing we do comes back. You deserve it. Great. So I hope you've never made a mistake. I hope you've never done anything bad because you deserve that too. Selective use of spiritual teachings. Sounds familiar? Just like people pick verses in holy books, they pick one verse and base everything on that, not reading the entire context. Same thing. And by the way, I've shared this with you before. If you just take the Bible as an example, you have New Testament, Old Testament, whoever the author is, book, verse, chapter and verse, right? It's like organized. Guess what? When they were writing it, nobody sat down to go, let me see, I should call this the book of what? And let me arrange it in these many books and this chapter and this verse. No, too many chapters. Let me narrow it down. No, they didn't do any of that. They just wrote it. So later, people who supposedly know more about it tried to organize it in such a way to make it standardized. So in the present, or in our present, or their future, who read it will be able to say, oh, by the way, on this book, so people can communicate, say, oh, I'm reading this particular book, this chapter and verse. Could you go there and then let's have a discussion? That's the purpose of it. Make sense? So my point is, if you don't understand the entire context of what's being taught by whoever wrote it, and you just cherry pick whatever you want, anybody can do whatever they want. They can make it a conspiracy theory. They can make it adapt to whatever good or bad intentions they have. Make sense? So going back to what we shared to you earlier about starting your week, meditation is very important because it has a purifying effect. And the way we do meditation twin hearts, the way it has a purifying effect in meditation twin hearts, because as that energy flows through, we allow ourselves to be a pipeline and channel to bless the entire earth. As that energy flows through, it is cleaning our energy level, our energy channels, our energy centers, and replacing the old energy with new higher frequencies. That's called service. And of course, the byproduct of that is your aura is cleaner, your chakras are cleaner, your consciousness is going to a mini reset. And so when you start thinking about things coming in for the week, you have a clearer mind, right? Your emotions are calm, so you can plan accordingly. And since you have all this good energy, as you think about it, you're feeding it good energy. Now, how does protection come in? Protection comes in because like qualities attract, opposites repel. So you start your meditation, your weekly meditation, you're vibrating higher. And so if there's negative energy around, negative people around you, doesn't stick. It's repelled. Yeah, but I feel it more. There's two different reasons. No, not two different scenarios. One, when your energy level is high, okay, you're vibrating here, any negative energy is vibrating lower, you notice it more because you're seeing the contrast. Yeah, but I feel it. Before I don't feel when people are negative. Now I feel it more. Again, several things are happening. As your vibration goes up, you start to notice the difference. Like theirs is lower. Then simultaneously, as you raise your frequency and your vibration, your aura and your chakras are more sensitive, which is needed because you need to register higher frequency. So a higher frequency, a bit more subtle. So that means your instruments have to be more sensitive. That's why you're feeling it. Not necessarily mean that their stuff is going into you. See, that's the part people don't understand. That's why we have this class called Psychic Self-Defense, where I go through that in detail, where even though people are very negative, you're sensing it. But if you don't react to them, their stuff doesn't go into your system. You might feel it, but sensing it and feeling it, noting the difference, and having their negative energy penetrate are two different things. That's why rule number one in psychic protection, I know you're not going to like this, it's the principle of non-reaction. Non-reaction. The person's very negative, they scream, yell, stuff at you, and well, I'm fine. I don't feel their stuff. I'm not feeling it within me. I can feel your stuff coming towards me, but whatever, it's not mine. Guess what happens? At some point, when you didn't react to it, even they keep trying, nothing's happening because they're not allowing it to come in. And it bounces back to them. Haven't you noticed when somebody's really angry and you don't react, they get more pissed off? You know why? Well, number one, they're expecting you to get angry and you don't. So that kind of pisses them off more. But energetically, what happens is the stuff they're shooting at you is not going in. So by the law of karma, it's bouncing back to them. So I don't want to hurt them. Well, what else are you going to do? Well, if I engage and I get more angry and upset like they are, that's going to help them? No. Okay, I'm going to project love. Okay, project love. It will soften it to a certain extent. But unfortunately, sometimes people learn the hard way. They keep doing it, and at some point, hopefully their soul slaps in the head. Hey, you, haven't you figured out the pattern yet? Every time you're negative with someone, you get worse? Maybe you should examine that you started all this crap. But most people take a few lifetimes to do that, right? Unless, here's the beauty of the whole thing, unless they said, okay, let me do some meditation, spiritual practice, like what we're doing now. When the orange chakras are clean, they have a certain clarity and realization. You go, come to think of it, yeah, I do see a pattern. When I'm negative and bad to people, energy comes back, or I start noticing when I'm very negative, not too great things happen to me. Like, I know one person, and after this we'll meditate, I promise. This person, for whatever reason, this person's always angry. But little stuff. So I saw this person one time, she was picking something, piece of glass. And all she was doing was putting here to here. It slipped, broke, and everything splattered. I'm just looking, I'm going, very interesting. And that person got really angry, goes, oh, that ruined my day, and this, and I'm going, nobody did anything to you, hello. So no wonder you're really pissed off. You created that problem. I didn't say anything, keep my mouth shut, because I'm not about to make things worse. So I just go, okay. Get the idea? I know another person, same thing. This person is crossing the border from Canada to the United States. Just about 20-some years ago. That's a very porous border. And she has all the papers. She has a green card, she has this and that. So it would have been like, the bus is going through, whatever, the immigration officer either comes on board, they come out, they show it, and boom, they're gone. There's 30, 40 people on the bus, but she's the only person they questioned. I don't know for how long. It actually detained everybody. Because you have to wait for this lady to finish her thing before the whole bus can go through. And of course, she told me the story, and she said, yeah, and then I thought about it, I go, 30, 40 people on the bus, and you're the only person that was unfortunate enough to go through that. Interesting. And I look at the person's life, because I know this person, that's pretty much the story of her life. Everything that could go wrong doesn't go wrong with anybody else but her, at least in that context. And she's always complaining, always being negative. I go, sorry, if I were to tell her, it's not going to go anywhere. It's just like saying, you heard the saying? Well, I said it. If your mind's made up, I don't want to change it with facts. In other words, if her mind's made up that blah, blah, blah will happen, I don't want to tell her, by the way, hello, it's called the law of karma. Plus, like qualities attract. You're always so negative and complaining. Well, things that could go wrong will usually happen to you. It's a fact. But if I tell her that, it gets worse. So I just get the idea? So when you do your meditation on a regular basis, what happens? Let's go back to it again. I know I'm digressing. I apologize. One, what happens? You have more clarity. You raise your frequency. You're happier. You have more energy to direct towards your goals and aspirations, your projects. And you have inborn protection from negative people, negative energies. All that by just pressing a button. May the earth be blessed, blah, 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 so on, so on, so on. Chant Om. Ta-da. 15, 20 minutes. No. Let me finish you with this and we'll do a meditation. I apologize. I still kept trying to get the Instagram to work, but I think it's the network issue. Anyway, it's their problem. Essentially, just to give you proper perspective. Let's just say the meditation is 15 minutes. And a lot of times when we do it together, it's not even that. You just have to listen to me yak for 20, 30 minutes, right? But let's say it's just 15 minutes. Let's kind of break it down. If you were to look at your morning, think about it. Is there anything we're doing that last 15 minutes that's a complete waste of time? Is there? All of us do. What do? We kind of lounge around, maybe, go to useless websites, or, watch TV and this thing leads to the next one, and just, I got to go to work, right? 15, 20 minutes go by. Or sometimes you lay in bed, you go, should I get up, not get up? Well, let me think. Well, yesterday, this guy pissed me off, whatever. In other words, if you were to time block it, those 15 minutes that you could use for meditation, have we ever used that 15 minutes for something that is wasteful? All of us have, right? All of us. So ask yourself a simple question. 15 minutes, complete waste of time, and probably mess up my day because I probably could be doing something else more important that will make my day more productive. Or 15 minutes that I can just clear out my crap out of the day, out of the last few days, have a stronger spiritual connection, better intuition, have more clarity, be able to energize what I want to do, and to be protected from negativity. 15 minutes waste of time. 15 minutes have all these benefits. I'm appealing to your common sense. Make sense? So I know some of you going, yeah, but it's easier than done. You don't know my responsibilities. Let me put it this way. It's what you think is important. It's what you think is important. If something is important enough to you, you're not going to find the time, you will make the time. True? Let me finish it with this. Our book, Your Hands Can Heal You, written, 15-some years ago. It's still selling like crazy right now. Very grateful because it's obviously they help a lot of people. My co-author is Dr. Eric Robbins and John Merriman. And I distinctly remember John. He's the guy who did the hard work of actually writing the words that Dr. Eric Robbins and I gave to him, and because if I was the one who physically wrote it, it'll sound like broken English and Chinese. Okay? So we would talk about it and he'll put in the words. Now, this guy, when the book was being written, his son was just born. So his wife goes to work. He also works, but many mornings he'd be writing his book and also doing baby job, babysitting. Okay? So I remember he was telling me, it's like, what do we do to make sure he writes properly? He'll get up an extra hour earlier to do his meditation, his Arhatic Yoga meditations, our meditation, Twin Hearts, and other meditations. And then, as he's writing the book, his baby's sitting on his lap and doing whatever he needs to do, and he writes his book. And then he goes to work. He could have easily said, well, I have to take care of the kid, and I have this job, and so how in the world am I supposed to have time to exercise, breathe, do the breathing exercise, and meditate? No, he just says, I look at my schedule, just get up 1 extra hour early so I can do this, and this, so I can do this, I can do this, and do that. Done, finished, no drama. And yet I've heard of people, yeah, but you don't understand, I have a job, I need to be there at this time, and I have to get up this much early, I have to do this, and you expect me to get up another extra half hour to do my meditation? You don't understand what I did last night. Okay, what did you do last night? Well, I get home so tired, I watch TV, I eat dinner, I do this, and what time do you go to bed? Well, I was watching this Netflix movie, so I was up till 2 o'clock. So how do you expect me to get up and do meditation in the morning? I just stay quiet. Guess what happens? I know. I wasted my time last night. It's called discipline. If you lasted this long, I know we started at 10 and you lasted this long, that's the only time I'm telling you, that's good that you have some discipline to listen to me yak over here. But that's the bottom line. Do you have the discipline to achieve your goals? That's it. So shall we meditate? To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, to my teacher, Master Twakok Sui, Mahaguji Mailing, we thank you for divine light, divine love, guidance, help, healing, and divine protection. We thank you in full faith, and so it is. All right. Gently tap your heart, tap your crown, put your hand like this. I am that I am. Okay, just put your attention on your crown. I am that I am. I'm not the body. I'm not the emotions. I'm not the thoughts. I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, love, and power. I am that. The soul, the spiritual self. I am connected in one to my higher soul. I am connected in one to the divine spark in me. I am a child of God. I am one with God. I am one with all. There is only oneness. Just be still. I am one with all. Maintain your stillness and awareness. Maintain your state of oneness. Open your hands in blessing. We'll do a short meditation twin hearts as taught to us by my teacher, Grandmaster Twakok Sui. So be aware of your heart. Just say, our hearts are one. Now be aware of your heart and your hands. Fill the earth with beautiful pink light. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow unconditional love. Fill the earth with peace and with love. Where there is injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Let my soul be blessed with peace, with love and forgiveness. Where there is doubt, let me sow faith. Where there is despair, let me sow hope. To all who are suffering, let's just think of loved ones and friends who are having challenging times. In your city, your country, the entire world. A lot of people are going through physical challenges, physical health issues, emotional, mental issues. A lot of people are going through relationship and financial problems. Visualize their lives improving. Fill them with beautiful pink light. Bless them with hope and with faith and a better life. So be it. May all be blessed. Keep going. Fill them with beautiful pink light. Let my soul be blessed with peace, with love, and with kindness. And let these blessings flow through me to every person, every being on earth. So be it. May all be blessed with health, good health, and happiness. So be it. With financial healing. with relationship healing. May all be blessed, so be it. Where there's darkness, let me sow light, and where there's sadness, let me sow joy. Be aware of your heart and your hands. Fill the earth with peace, with love, with a spirit of forgiveness, with hope and with faith, with light and joy. So be it. Now keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just be still and let the blessings keep flowing through you. Be still. Now be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Exhale and stay there. Be aware of your crown. Allow the blessings to flow through your hands to the entire earth in the form of beautiful golden light. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. May all be blessed with peace, with love, with happiness, with joy. So be it. You and I are just the pipelines for this energy to go through. Just let the energy flow through us. May all be blessed. Now, be aware of your heart, your crown at the same time. Take a deep breath. Project beautiful golden light to the earth. From the center of the heart of God, through my spirit and through my soul and through my entire being. May every person, every being in the higher worlds, middle worlds, even the lower worlds, let all beings in every dimension be blessed with God's unconditional love and kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace, inner healing. Let all be blessed with understanding, harmony, goodwill, and especially the willingness to do good. May all be blessed. So be it. May all be blessed. Just be still and let the energy keep flowing through you. Just remember, we are just the channels for these blessings to flow through. May all be blessed. So be it. So be it, and so it is. Now lower your hands on your lap. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just be still. Now imagine on top of your head is a beautiful golden flame. Just a little golden candle flame floating above your head. The image doesn't have to be clear. Just know it's there. Now from your heart, send a stream of love up to your throat, to the center of your head, to your crown. Pass your crown into that golden light. Be still. You are the spiritual self. You're not the body. You are the spiritual self. You're not any of your emotions. You are the spiritual self. You're not even your mind. Just be still. Just silently affirm, I am the soul. I am the spiritual self. I am that. Remember who you are. Remember your true essence. And listen. Om. 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 Be still. Just allow your entire awareness and consciousness to drift deeper and deeper into that golden flame. Every part of your being is swimming in that beautiful golden light. Be still. Any sound, any noise you hear is gently propelling you deeper and deeper into that golden light. You are that light. Be still and let go. Just let things be. Just let things happen on their own. Now, let go. The beautiful golden flame is gently descending to your crown. The beautiful golden flame is entering your crown, down, down to the center of your head, down, down to your throat, down, down to the center of your chest, in your heart center. Be still. Be aware of the inner stillness, the love, the joy, and let it radiate from that beautiful golden flame in your heart. Let it radiate outwards, filling up every part of your body with this love and this bliss. Let it keep spreading to all the people you love. Let it spread to the city, the country. Let that loving energy just keep expanding, expanding, expanding to the earth, past the earth. Let that love keep expanding, expanding, and just let it expand on its own. Be still. Now be aware of that beautiful golden flame in your heart. It's now ascending, rising, rising to your throat, to the center of your head, to your crown, past your crown. And that golden flame just keep floating higher and higher and higher. And just let it go. Now. Now gently, slowly, very gently and slowly come back to your body. Gently move your fingers, move your toes. Gently and slowly come back. Raise your hands in blessing. Release the excess energies our bodies cannot absorb. So visualize the people you love. Fill them with beautiful golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with happiness, with prosperity and with spirituality, so be it. Blessings be to all. Now be aware of your feet and the base of your spine. Project golden light down into the earth. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth and all her children and all of creation be blessed, be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to all. So be it. So it is. All right, let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme One, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Master Chokok Sui Mahagu Jumeling, thank you for your immense blessings. We thank you. In full faith, and so be it. All right. So that was about 15 minutes. We're going to crank up the energy a little bit, add some extra special sauce. I know some of you go, man, I didn't want to come back. Good. But you have to come back. Okay? Because you have to do what you need to do for the rest of the week. Anyway, what you can do, since we're done with the meditation, I don't want to extend it any longer because it's now 15 minutes. I can't believe it's been that long. Anyway, so after we're done, if you can just take maybe 2-3 minutes, think of the things you need to accomplish this week, flood it with a golden light. You can do that. I don't want to do that now because I know some of you have to go, but the ones who can, just take a few minutes, visualize all the things you need to accomplish, see it coming to proper fruition, manifesting good, everything you want, fill it with golden light, fill it with a good energy that you generate in this meditation. All right? See what happens. I think that's it. So we will see you 7 hours and 9 minutes from now for the second session or evening here in the United States. If you know anyone who is in Instagram, I tried it at least 10 times. Keep trying to push that live thing. It's not working. So it's Instagram, not unless it's my connection here, but everything is clear though. So just let them know to come to Facebook or panicking.com or massacre.org or YouTube, wherever you're watching this. Just let them know that, hey, come over here. The thing's not working. All right. Namaste, everyone. You all take care, and we will see you later tonight.